Wenzel, Myers, the old high school quarterback throws. It's Aguilar.
Four-man Washington rush for Patterson in the end zone. He's got it again. Third touchdown catch for Cordero Patterson.
They back out of it. Flag on the play. Pass is caught. Uzama. Touchdown.
Roethlisberger is down the sideline deep, and it is caught. The flag is down back at the line of scrimmage. That might have been a free play and a touchdown.
Play fake. Field sets up deep in the pocket. Quick time.
One of the receivers didn't think well enough and covered up the lineman.
Mahomes off his back foot, sails it deep and caught by himself, Tyreek Hill.
Wilson under immediate pressure, somehow gets away, throws end zone, it is caught! Touchdown, Freddie Swain! Great to see you earlier on the NFL today. As Javonte Williams takes the handoff. And Williams, nice second effort, still going. Javonte Williams carrying defenders.
Outscored the Giants 21-3. Jones on first down, wide open, it's Barkley. And Saquon Barkley will take it into the end zone for a Giants touchdown, 54 yards.
Blitz coming. It's picked up. Prescott going for it all for Cooper. He's got it. Touchdown.
Alone has really helped open up the offense. On the move. A lot of time. Directing traffic. Gonna go deep. Has a man deep. It is caught for the touchdown. Corey Davis.
100%. We'll see. Taylor Heineke got himself into a nice little groove. I love what Scott Turner's done for him, getting him on the move.
And here's DeAndre Carter. Speaking of going on the move, Carter on the move. All the way for his first NFL touchdown. 101 yards for DeAndre Carter.
Second down and 1. It's Hill. Taysom Hill picks up the Saints' first down, still going. Hill spins to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
Very sharp.
3rd and 7. Heineke all day to throw. Nobody open. Now McKissick pops free, and he found him. McKissick runs through the tackle, down the sideline. McKissick going airborne. J.D. McKissick.
Jackson has time. Now he's taking a deep shot. Brown is down there. And he's got it. Oh, what a catch.
What's going on, everybody? Week 4 recap and previewing to Week 5. I think it's the first video I've gotten to you this year before the Thursday night game, so we'll be going in as everybody with 0 points. But anyways, let's get into first matchup. It'll be me and Nick. Alright. So as you can see for me, I had Matt Stafford. He dropped 20.8. Saquon, he had a real good game. He had 40, mostly all in the second half. David Montgomery had a great game. Only trade-off is I think he's out 6 weeks for me now, 4 to 6 weeks. But I'm sure they'll probably shy it more towards the 6 week side. Kenny Galladay finally had a good game. Odell didn't do anything. Really, it was a struggle for both offenses in that game. Darren Waller pretty much didn't do anything, but he had a late touchdown for me, and I think another late catch. Chase Edmonds had a great game. Packers defense had a really good game. And the kicker didn't have the hottest game for the Chargers. On the flip side, Nick had a good game out of Dak, Jonathan Taylor, and James Robinson. But other than that, I mean, Hunter Renfrow, that's real good points out of him. I still want more than 15 out of Amari, especially in that offense. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Tim Patrick. And then in a 42-point game, I felt like everybody in that offense went off, I guess, except Travis Kelce. I don't know if he got hurt or anything. I didn't watch it. No, he's healthy. But you know who they got this upcoming weekend, but we'll get into that. On the benches, Antonio, coming back from COVID, had 13. Hunter Henry had 13. Joe Burrow. Devontae had 17. He had Damian Williams have 17, who's about to come in huge for him. He's also got one of my other handcuffs, James Conner, with 25. I dare say he's playing Damian Williams for his next week matchup, because he's already a good backup to have. Even though I doubt he did anything until he got in. I don't know what he did the prior weeks. Yeah. So he's going to get a lot of touches now. So we'll see what he does. Go into Rick against Zach, which was Rick decimating Zach. He had Justin Herbert, who's been playing hot here lately. Almost thinks he probably traded for Justin Fields just to ride his pine, like everybody was telling him. CEH had a good game. That's 2 weeks in a row for him. Joe Mixon, I think, got hurt, but still put up 20 for him. Debo went off again, 46. Emmanuel Sanders, that's about what he's going to have on a week-to-week. Mike Gesicki, pretty much the only one who did anything in that offense. I know UFC Gaskins had 0.8. I don't know who else did anything. Devontae, I guess, him and Devontae. Javonte Williams, who I guess we've seen in them highlights. He only had 10, but he looked good. No homo. Browns D had 9. Tyler Bass, 16. J.D. McKissick with the big play, 18. Darnell Mooney, 21. I think he actually is starting Darnell because I looked at his team earlier. No. He's not starting Darnell. He's starting Marquise Brown at 22. Over here for Zach, there's probably not going to be many people that did much. Of course, saving grace, Josh Allen, he had 21. Alvin Kamara had 21. There's half your points. Robert Woods, who hasn't done anything, he gives you 14, 15 points. A.J. Green, who he's been starting. Yeah. Not sure if he started him last week. I know I talked about him on his team being in the lineup. But he gave you 20, 21. Logan Thomas tough here because he got hurt first quarter. But I think he's getting put on the IR, and he's still in Zach's lineup. So he's going to do something there. I know he's got Komet. Not a great option, but it is an option. Sutton, back to what I thought he would do, 7.7, but as you can see, nobody did anything. Buccaneers defense played real well for him. Rams kicker really didn't play bad. Nothing on the bench. Not looking too great for Zach's team, really. What was that making, 1-3? Yeah, Zach's got to do something. Like I said, I don't like that his tight end's still in his lineup on the IR when we got games tonight. I don't know if that's one of the game that's going on tonight, but I know we got a game tonight. On to Jared's favorite matchup, his own, where I guess he shut up the haters this week. Didn't get his 200 he was talking about, but that's mainly because of, who was it, his boy Mike Williams dropped a two-piece on him. On the flip side, Miles Sanders just ain't really been doing anything. I think, does he have one good week? Yeah, this is rough. When did he get drafted? 30. So third round, mid-third round, you take a guy and he's giving you 21 week 1 against a bum Atlanta team, and then 10-9-9. Not even getting touches. I mean, and that's probably game script right here with Dallas and KC. Usually these two teams are in shootouts. But you got to see more than 10 right here against San Fran. And Carolina's look good, so don't know what he does this week. DeAndre Swift, who's been giving you good points, only gave Adam 11. Devontae didn't. Yeah, I guess Cobb got a couple touchdowns in that game, so it kind of took some of the points away from Devontae. Hopkins ain't getting you much. AJ Green, I guess, is stealing his points. I don't know what's going on. Getting double covered or something. Fant gave him 17. Cooks, first bad week, but he's going against Buffalo. So, really, him getting 10 points against Buffalo's defense should have you thinking that's a win. You know, he'll probably get 30 against anybody else. 49ers defense bums. Graham Gano, good game. On the bench, I guess Latavius. Hey, Jacoby Myers. And Deontay Johnson, he'll be coming in, I'm sure. I think wasn't that his first week back healthy. Over here, nothing on the bench except for Heineke, but that's quarterback. A lot going on in these two spots early on. I think Jared had, 80, 90 points, something like that. Let's see what it would have been, 88.75. Yeah, with it, two wide receivers. Najee Harris, about what we expect him to do in the 20 to 25 range. Kyler Murray's been playing incredible this year. Steelers defense didn't do too much. It's still a good defense, just a bad offense. And then, like I said, Mike Williams didn't do much for Jared, but still 185, week high for the league. GG's, that's all you can say. Hunter with the name change. I got Zeke from Reek going against. I mean, should we say that we're not even going to say his team's name until he gets a win? We'll do that. Going against the bum. So anyway, so Hunter gets 33 out of Jalen Hurts in a loss. Not bad. He's a quarterback that's going to get points just the way he plays. Tough here for Dalvin. I think he got hurt. I think he just, maybe he did. Did he get hurt and then come back in? I think that's might have been what it was. Yeah, so he's fine, but it's still rough when Dalvin only gives you 8 because he still got 30 from Zeke and that blockbuster trade. Tyler Lockett only gave him 6. I think DK ended up going off in that game, didn't he? Calvin Ridley with 15. The way he got Calvin Ridley, you got to love seeing at least, 15 from him. That's a win for Hunter. Jared Cook with the big game. Yeah, he did have the big Monday night game, 19. Terry McLaurin with 33-3. Especially when you think about how Hunter got these 33 points. You got to love it if you're Hunter. Bengals defense just won, which is funny. Yeah, I remember Hunter telling me about this. So Baker texted him because Baker dropped Bengals defense. And after that game, texted him something along the lines of big brain moves or something, because Hunter only got a point. And then Baker ended up picking up the Saints defense and getting -3. So I guess Hunter got the last laugh on that one. But Terry McLaurin with 33, Bengals defense won. Tampa Bay with 13 on the bench. Oh, yeah, there he is. I was going to say, you'd think somebody on Hunter's bench is going to have some points. But Michael Thomas is still out. I don't even know if Claypool was he hurt? He's questionable, so I guess he was hurt. But Kareem Hunt still had 20. Great to have for bye weeks or when you got to plug in for an injury. So you can really take Lockett out if you wanted to. McLaurin, Ridley. You ain't going to do that because Lockett's been playing well. But, if somebody starts having consecutive bad games. Let's get on to Duty's first matchup of the early season. In week 1 for Duty, but week 4 for the rest of us here. He got a big win over Jason. I did not take him to win this game. Jason's team played awful. But a great win for Duty, especially with Christian McCaffrey still out. For Jason, see some big, got issues with Chris Carson only giving you 7. Adam Thielen, Higbee. Well, Higbee's that's not that rough, but Adam Thielen only giving you 7 is pretty rough. Vikings defense 4. That's not too bad. Kicker with only 1. Did he miss some? I guess he just. He didn't get no chances. They only scored 7 points, so I guess, yeah, no chances. Hit Goddard on the bench, dropped 17. Melvin Gordon over here on his bench, he had 22. 14 had A.J. Dillon. Big one that went off for duty was Cordell, however you say it. Bills defense, of course, is going to be about their average this year, really. About 20 points for the defense. Just sack city. We're going to get picks, defensive touchdowns, block punts, block kicks, just pretty much anything you can think of. 2 running backs didn't give you bad numbers, didn't give you great numbers. Quarterback play made up for it, and obviously your flex, running back, wide receiver, whatever you want to call him, made up for it. Kyle Pitts with right at what they're expecting, but you still want more out of him because I don't know when. I think Wade drafted him decently early for a tight end, didn't he? Yeah, so he's a 5th round pick. You need more than 9. Jamar Chase with a good game. Like I said, he still could have had Devontae. Based on what Devontae did 2 weeks before that. Good taking him out. CeeDee Lamb with only 3. That's rough. Who caught the ball for Dallas? Just Zeke. Tony Pollard, is that their offense now? Well, no, because I don't know. So Dak still went off. But anyways, good win for Duty. I think Jason will still be fine. He said he's got guys on the bench. Godwin's going to give you more than 8 usually. They had a rough game against New England. He said Chris Carson's going to give you more than 7. Henderson played well. Thielen will get that up. They only scored 7 points in that game. So, yeah, Jason will be fine. His guys the teams in general just didn't play well. On to Jim against Tibbs. Tibbs, I think, is the only undefeated team in the league. He looks really good. Oklahoma. Jim, I didn't even think Jim would be scoring close to this many points. But shout out Jim. His team played really well. Thought he would have a chance at getting a win, but Tibbs just too tough. Let's see, Derrick Henry had a great game, even in a loss to the Jets, which is embarrassing, but he was trying. Lamar Jackson, good game. Fournette, great game out of him. Jefferson's been solid. Cooper Kupp cooled down, but still you get 11.4. He was projected in the 20s. I think he's projected in the 20s again this upcoming week. Tyler Conklin, 6. Pittman Jr., who he picked up off waivers, 12. Let's see, didn't he pick somebody else off waivers? Daniel Jones, that's a big game out of him. Singletary, Robbie Anderson, no. Anyways, Ravens defense with 12, Butker 6. That's it. Jeremy McNichols, Tennessee's other running back, apparently had 16. Josh Jacobs with 14. On the flip side, Gainwell had 21. See, Zach Moss, who I said he would be fine for you, Jim. Like I said, he gave you 15-6. I really think he might be a good start again this week against KC if you want to slow it down. But that game could end up just being a shootout. I don't know. I guess we'll see what the defense is really about this week. But Zach Moss with the solid 16 points. Stephon with about 21.5. Tyler Boyd. Tried to tell Jamar Chase that he's number 1 again. He had 24. Hawkinson, usually he'll get more than that. Mike Evans had a decent game. So pretty much a solid game out of Jim. Think about if he gets 25, or not even 25, but if he gets 25 out of Tom Brady right here in that game, which probably makes Mike Evans get more. And you're thinking, going against New England, they're bums. You're thinking that you're going to get about, I don't know, the offense dropped 30, 40 points on them. But shout out Tom. He probably just didn't want to make it look too bad for New England in his return. Nice of him. Anyways, we'll get into this upcoming week. Do the projections. Like I said, first time I guess we're getting to see it 0-0. But I got me and Jared this week, 2 3-1 teams. He's got me right off of week 1 without David Montgomery. Hard to adjust the lineup too much. Nobody really on the waiver wire to pick up. Nick already had the handcuff, as we seen last week. I should have hit matchup, but it's giving him a lot of check marks here. I don't think they're too bright there, but actually we ain't even gonna look at this view. This is dumb. Alright, screw it. Too many check marks. This is outrageous. We got the number 2 quarterback in fantasy going against number 3 quarterback in fantasy. Seattle matchup for me, San Fran matchup for him. About the same. Probably looking at a wash. Najee Harris against Saquon. I mean, Saquon looked pretty good last week. I know Najee looked pretty good too. He's looked good this year. No homo. But I still like Saquon. I got Chase Edmonds moved up to 2-hole. But like you see, I get 3 questionables right here to just his 1 questionable. And if that one is out, he's got the handcuffs. So not too big of a deal for Jared. Galladay looked good last week. Tyreek Hill looked really good. So he's definitely getting the receiver advantage because Odell ain't done nothing. Antonio coming off COVID, he's had like 2 decent weeks. Well, 1 really good week, 1 decent week, and nothing else. Pretty much just 1 bad week though. So I got him in here. I also got Devontae Parker on the bench. I kind of wanted to see the benches. I know with Zach that's going to matter. Let's see here. Let's do matchup. Maybe that'll give us benches. What the hell? What is it? Alright. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, we got benches. Alright. So, as you see, Jared with the 53% win probability. Projected to beat me by about 10 points. A little less. Mike Williams against Cleveland. Kind of like that matchup. Carolina, Philly, don't like that matchup from my end. DJ Moore could go off there. Loving that Tyreek's going against Buffalo. I might eat them words, you never know, because I mean he can go off against anybody. But they should hold him to about, I don't know, 2-3 points probably. Elijah Mitchell. Arizona's tough. Defense actually is pretty tough. Can be. I mean, I'm still going to say Jared beats me. Like I said, it's tough replacing David Montgomery, who's giving you 20-30 points a week. Especially when I don't have another running back to replace him with. It's taking me from starting 3 running backs to 2 running backs. So he'll probably get me. Odell really ain't got a good matchup here to get back into it. He's got the Chargers. Dallas has played well. I've got two of my guys going against Dallas. Yeah, we'll give Jared the edge there. We got Nick going against Zach. 2 really bummy teams. Like I said, he's got Cole Kmet starting, so he didn't play Thursday. I don't know if the other one that was hurt plays Thursday. Yeah, Will Thomas. No, he didn't play Thursday either. But I swear I looked at this today and he didn't have Cole Kmet in, I think. But I could be wrong. Anyways, Zach projected to lose by about 10 points to Nick. Nick's team looks a lot better now because he's got this one right here in. It ain't gonna be it'll be substantial for like the next 4 to 6 weeks, but at the end of the day, come 7 weeks from now, 8 weeks from now, you ain't gonna have it. It's gonna be back to 0 unless he does something incredible and earns himself a role, I guess, in the lineup. But if David Montgomery comes back, it's his backfield. But still, great for you for the next month and a half, maybe even longer. Maybe the rest of the year, who knows. Hunter Renfro's moved to the bench. Still leaving James Conner on there. Even though I know he's had 2 good weeks, I agree with that. Because he's really just the goal line guy. But he'll get touchdowns. Flip side, Gaskin's still in for him. It's tough to leave him in. Still got Kamara, still got Josh Allen, get you about 60 this week. Dak against the Giants, probably get you big points too. Not really that tough. I think Nick gets him. If Zach can make some trades, he might be able to do something. I don't know. Got Adam going against Derek. Adam let me down big time last week. Why is Derek only projected 114? Julio questionable. I know, but he had the replacement for JARAD. I don't know. That's rough though. I mean, the kicker ain't gonna get you that many points. Maybe another 9. Even off a projection, it's probably like 7. So 121. Anyways, Adam projected to win. Just looking at the lineup there for Rick. I don't love Rick's team any. Well, I don't know if I loved it before, but I really don't love it after the trade. On the flip side, I've been a fan of Adam's team. He's just got guys that normally go the hell off, not go the hell off. And that's just all you can really say about that. But yeah, Adam in that one, probably pretty easily. We got Duty's team going against the Bum. Too much to say about this. 0-4. Duty's sitting here at 2-2. Got McCaffrey coming back apparently this week. Yeah, so it says he practiced in a limited fashion. Says he feels great and definitely has a chance to play Sunday. Gotta love to hear that if you're Duty. Come in, get a big win against Jason, who has a good team, and then week after that, it looks like McCaffrey's coming back. Maybe, maybe not. On the flip side, well, loss. 0-5. We'll see how long this streak will go. Next matchup, big matchup this week, boys. Ooh, I didn't even know this was going down. We got Hunter and Tibbs. It's going to be a shootout here. Tibbs projected 161. What? Jesus. What has he done? Calvin Ridley showing up as out here. He ain't traveling, Hunter. Get him out of the lineup. What are you doing? They playing in Europe. Yeah, London. Personal matter. Don't know what that means, but Ridley's not in. Hunter's still projected 140 without Ridley. Kareem Hunt's probably going to get filled in there, I would hope. A little McLaurin there. Kareem Hunt here. You're probably going to get, what's Kareem Hunt projected this week? 16. So if you give him his 16, then Hunter's projected, what, 154? Still losing by 7. We got Jacksonville. Ooh. Josh Jacobs against Chicago. Justin Jefferson against Detroit. Yes, this man's got great matchups, but I still don't see how he's projected so much. Whatever. I'm gonna go Hunter. I'm gonna say he gives him his first loss, and probably goes up there and ties him for the first spot in the division. Well, nah. Tibbs will probably still have the points. But in our last matchup, week 5, we got Jim going against Jason. I think Jason bounces back in this one. Gets his points out of the guys that should have got the points last week. Jim's hurt. He's still struggling. I think this was a great addition to his team to get him some points. at the running back spot. Eckler playing really well. And he's got names here that can definitely, he can beat anybody, but just as a whole, still not sold on Jim's team. And as we all know, Jason has a really good team. Just all you gotta do is scroll through it, and you can see that. But yeah, I'll take Jason in this matchup. I guess all we got left is power rankings. So as you can see, power rankings switched up a little bit this week. We got Hunter in the 1 spot, Tibbs in the 2, Jason in the 3. Fell 1 spot to Tibbs. Might have to put Hunter or Tibbs in the 1 for sure after this week. He's getting 161 projections, undefeated. It's tough. Making me feel bad for not drafting Derrick Henry, I can tell you that. Anyways, Jason in the 3, Jared in the 4. I know Jared wants to be in that 3 spot. I just can't do it. I mean, it was hard putting you in the 4 really, but I got to give your team a little respect. They've been putting up big numbers. How you doing? You got Adam in the 5, Duty in the 6. Really, I didn't know Christian McCaffrey was coming back when I made this. Might even need to take Duty and put him in the 5 and then drop Adam to the 6. I fell down to 7. Like I said, that big loss with David Montgomery. I think it leaves me here, but I know some could argue Jim's team's better than mine definitely now without David Montgomery. But hoping I get him back moving, forward in 4 to 6 weeks. That's why I got my team here. I think this is about where I'll finish. Jim in the 8. Same thing like me, injuries hurting him. Not a whole lot of depth left. Not getting trades like Hunter gets to build up the depth of your team, where you just got starters, and 4th round picks sitting on your bench. Oh, speaking of Hunter, Rick at 10. I think we all know why he's sitting there. He could probably realistically have been in this area before the trade, but he's got some climbing to do. I know he's been trying to make trades with me, but he ain't got a whole lot of options on his team that you want. Zach at 11 and Baker at 12. Boom. Boom. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all this week. Like I said, I'm going to try to get this out before the Thursday game. And good luck.